Housing is a critical part of everyone's lives. A safe, secure, well-maintained home is a basic need that everyone in the community needs. Luton Community Housing, LCH, is a not-for-profit housing association whose goal is to provide affordable housing in Luton and Bedfordshire, as well as help, support and give advice for those needing homes or struggling to live independently. From the founding in 1962, LCH has always focused on solving social issues and helping local people build better lives.
The primary goal has always been housing, because that's the basic human need to be met, but we've always recognised that it's more than housing that people need when they come to us having experienced homelessness.
There are many issues that affect a lot of the people that we house within our hostels. We have people that are drug dependent, we also have people that have alcohol issues, as well as mental health issues. We also have a range of young people, young mums that may be open to social services, and we also have a lot of unemployed people as well. So there's an array of different people that may want to use our housing due to the needs of the clientele.
For us, it's about the whole person, enabling and empowering somebody to move on with their life and make the best of the opportunities that are there for them.
LCH offers a mix of properties available both as supported housing and independent living tenancies. Through the supported housing services, their aim is to support and empower single homeless people and provide them with safe and stable environments to transition to independent living. Their independent living properties are available through the Bedfordshire choice-based letting scheme to any tenants who qualify. They also lease properties for homeless families from private landlords. Families referred by the local authority can stay there temporarily while permanent accommodation is found. Normally, the family's poor credit history and lack of deposit would make this impossible.
We provide support services because we have a cognitive behaviour therapist on our staff who supports people, because normally homelessness doesn't come just out of the blue. There's usually some other impact, something else that's impact on people's lives.
We believe that we need to create a good community network, because obviously we don't want anybody to be stigmatised because they are homeless. So we try to make sure that we embrace the whole of our neighbourhood, working alongside the neighbourhood and letting the neighbourhoods realise and see that just because they've got a hostel within their environment or within their community, it doesn't mean that they need to be stigmatised or we can't work effectively together. So we try to produce and show a good enhancement on how we can all work together with hostels and within our neighbourhoods, creating a better place and a better environment for all.
What we try and do is integrate them, give them the empowerment and the tools to really sort of integrate in with mainstream community. But for some of the service users, our charity is that community. So it's really building them up, giving them the skills and giving them that time and empathy to really build them to the step where they feel that they can be involved in the community. We help our service users, it could be with volunteering, even with us. It could be back into education. It could be part of local community groups. So we really try and mainstream people and give them the tools to feel confident to go out into the community.
LCH believes that being part of the community helps tenants feel happy and secure in their homes. As a housing association, LCH is working to engage tenants in their community and to take an active role managing their housing. At every level, they want to put their tenants in charge of their lives and their homes, whilst understanding the difficulties the housing sector currently face. LCH actively works with other groups on local issues, working together to improve the lives of the local community.
We partnership up with any organisation depending on the client's needs. So we have really strong links with mental health, drug and alcohol, the ones that predominantly are at the top of the list, sexual health, all the different partnership agencies. But we really would identify the client's needs and then assess them through there. So if it's immigration, we would signpost them to a solicitor's. We can't refer in. If they're having problems with, let's just say, food and they can't get any food, or they haven't got funds to buy food, then we can offer them the food bank vouchers. So we work with the Samaritans, we work with the British Red Cross, loads of different service providers. Pretty much everyone in Luton we will try and work with at some point.
there is a stigma of people viewing homeless people, and oftentimes when we see homeless people on the streets, we think that they must be drug addicts or alcoholics, but we don't realise that anybody could be in that circumstances. And oftentimes they say that all of us that are working could be 2 or 3 paychecks away from being homeless. I think education is a key, and oftentimes we don't educate our young people about budgeting skills, about banking, about housing, about paying bills, about what is priority. Getting an iPhone may not be priority. Having a roof over your head should be a priority. So I think we need to really educate young people today about what life skills are really about and how we can hopefully reduce the amount of homelessness on the streets today. So that is my hope, and LCH is working on doing that.